Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you saw, probably from the title, we are once again going to be working on the LearnToCode website. Once again today, the wonderful LearnToCode website with all of my heart and soul. So let's pop into that. There's been a couple of updates, which I'll make you aware about first off before we begin, and then we'll get into it. So first off, we do now have a hosted version of the website online for all of you to see. Very wonderful. Which, if I pop back up in the chat history, I need to get the link for this, is at learn-2code.000webhostapp.com. Make a note of that. I'm going to just reply to that now over on Discord in the general chat, so if you didn't already know about that, you can see that. Level 27. Ooh, I'm getting high. So the you can see website updates over on my Twitter. I'll be posting website updates from now onwards, so you won't miss out on a single thing. My Twitter is neoskin7. You can go check me out right now. You know, if you want, you can follow. That would be very nice for me. And I'll be posting updates over there whenever the website gets updated, so that's well worth checking out. If you want to see all of my profile links, you can go to linktr.ee/neoski. With that all out of the way now, without further ado, let's pop into it. I'm just going to quickly check that I've got to the right section, because it would be a nightmare if I hadn't. So just give me a sec. Yep, just like that. That is wonderful. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a page of the website you probably wouldn't have seen yet. I don't think I've showed this on a stream as of yet. This is the LearnToCode homepage. And this has actually a very clever function in here where you can highlight different sections. This is of course useful for anyone that wants to send this to their friends and wants to target a particular type of person. They can just highlight one of these sections by default. So beginning our journey onwards, again you can highlight all of these as well, much like that. Very lovely. A few things might have changed here, I don't know. But today's section is going to be the essentials bit, which is what we're going to be focusing on today. Yes, the wonderful LearnToCode website defect. I think I did do a little bit more after the stream, because I know that last time we focused on how the World Wide Web works, and we did all of this section, currently up online on the website. This is brand new. This is actually still online on the website at the moment, so if you want to go and check that out, make sure to go and check that out. That's section 7 of the introduction, this is section 8 of the introduction, and this is section 9 of the introduction, with a lovely symbol guide with all of the information that you might need to know, and a lovely picture showing the section of the website itself, which is quite cool. This is the footer section. Taken from VS Code. So if we begin learning, we can see next up we have the HTML Essentials course. And what I want to do in this live stream is predominantly get this section all ready to use. because at the moment that's something that is not necessarily going at all too well, as you'll see a little bit further on, because this section has really been neglected. So if we focus on this to begin with, I'm just going to put down the font size of that section just a tiny bit, just like that. I might even put it down to 10 EM, which is way too big. If we go with something like 8 EM, like so, I think that flows a little bit better because it makes it smaller, and we focus on the content on the other side of the website a little bit better. So as always, we have the course content button. This section is what we're going to be working on today because it's had a little bit of neglect, as you can see. So we'll be having a little look at that today. So let's focus on the course content to begin with. Let's focus on that. So we have our contents page just here. This is all ready. And all we need to do, because this has been neglected a bit, we just need to make sure that all of the links are still relevant. So we're going to put it out a little bit more. This is going to be the courses link. And this is going to be home. And this contents link we're just going to put to, just going to point it to JavaScript void, like so, so that won't have any effect. We need to remove this div just here. Header content, this section, which should now be main, we can just remove this little bit in here. Just like that. And we're going to rename this to footer container. Like so. So let's see where that's got us. Okay, looking fairly good. These just need stepping out one more. You're going to see this process quite a bit this stream. So don't worry if you miss it, because it's going to take a little while. And I'm sure you'll be up to date with all of this in a little bit. And there we go, that is the HTML contents section. Now I'm going to remove this font size section there, just like that, to make that more in line with everything else that we've got. So this is this page, okay. So let's focus on the introduction. The introduction's already been done. Let's move on to the preface. Just here. I do of course need to ensure that everything's up to date. There are some meta tags which I need to put up here, which I'm going to go through and do later, because I understand that that might not necessarily be the thing that you really want to look at on this stream. I mean, this probably isn't what you were looking forward to this stream anyway, so I really wouldn't worry at all that much, because I'm going to make it interesting, whether you want it or not. So the reason why this has been so neglected overall is because, check the STA FTP page, is that over here, it's over here. I knew it was going to open up over here. So I've got loads of articles open, don't ask why, because that's another plug that I don't want to do. I've got the Canary version of Discord. That's why. Well, not the Canary version, but the beta version. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the STA FTP page. This is probably worth a shout out anyway. If you are... Actually, hold on. There we go. If you are an existing FTP user, you can go and check out the FTP now. You didn't, Vlad. You know how annoying it is to sort that kind of stuff out. But the FTP is now up and working. We have some stuff available in there, so make sure to go and check that out if you're an existing FTP user. It's one way that you can interact with the community. It helps us out quite a bit. Right. I will go and sort that out later. And I've just forgot. No. Just remembered that I forgot to start that. So without further ado, let's get back to it. This is our preface, which is a wonderful information page. Oh, that's true. These need redoing as well, because I had completely forgotten, and so do these. I'm just going to update that everywhere to just doubly make sure that we won't be having any issues today. It's been updated over there already, great. There you go. Move on to the first section, which is naturally section 1. This is my, for anyone wondering, this was my very jank system of trying to get this to work. I used a pre-existing template for this to begin with. There isn't anything left of that template, so don't diss me or anything, because it's pretty much my own thing by now. But there ultimately was loads of issues with the template, so I've gone through and like corrected all of them, which is why you can see loads of stuff wrong, because this is the latest version, which is which has more up-to-date CSS to make it all work correctly. And so there are things just left over from this, so please don't worry about that. I forgot this was the page I did that, don't worry. Makes that look really bad. There needs to be a section on there. I'm just going to go and sort something else out as well, because I'm there as well whilst I'm here. Once I've sorted out all this kind of stuff, the note needs to be added as well. And I need to see how I did the notes previously. Did you ban them, Blood? Section 9. How did I do this? Symbol. Then I'll place the image in there. And they do stay backwards slash. That was good. Right. Oh, cool. Thanks to my wonderful moderators. Footer container. I don't know why it's strangely inconsistent what's been updated and what hasn't. There we go. I could probably explain that somehow, but I'm not going to. And I need to create sections. With IDs. This is going to be a section with an ID of elements oh no, I don't know why ID tags. Yeah, that's normally what happens. I've found that before. Those were a real pain before. They have reduced them quite a bit. Because I think Twitch has been banning them recently, but you still get the occasional one, which is really annoying. Okay. Watch this. There we go. Ooh, lovely. I didn't think about highlight. Let's update that now. Oh, cool. Where are we? That's managed with this bit just up here. Span. Color. Let's do a light blue colour. And I need to put that below the actual span attribute. Oh no, it's accent text, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Accent text. Let's switch to that version, which is hopefully more up to date than the last one. Neo, will I commit add Xbox Alpha to the FTP? Possibly, probably. H1, there it is. Oh, that looks nice. I don't know. That could be a little bit brighter. This is my thought process for all of this, in case you're wondering. It's just too dark. Luckily there's a built-in function to convert it. 237. Oh no, this is where we decided. Okay, that's it. ED. B. I'll stick with 4 then. 5 6. Roughly 11 BB AA. That's an opposing colour, it should look really good. I'll get it right. That looks better, right. I'm gonna actually like, because I still want to get the colour in there, I think. That's better, right. Got it. Oh, the corners look less rounded now on the code snippet. That's it's an issue. Let's make the corners a bit more rounded on the code. Two. There we go. That's better. That looks wonderful. Duplex. Quick question. Hopefully a quick answer. Would you like mod on Twitch? Oh, this is different. No answer? Okay, fair enough. You can't go back and forth saying check the FTP page, check the FTP page the whole time, you know that, right, love? Oh no, that the link stuff was intentional. That's annoying. Hold on, I'll revisit the page in a minute, don't worry. Link visited. There we go. Now, why isn't this going the whole way down? It should fill all this space. Oh, it's because it's got a class on it, I think. No. Oh no, this should be main. That's why. There we go. That's better. Why have I got an extra closing paragraph to occur? Section. ID of code. And that section. Just now. There. The main text types. There we go. Right, let's give what you've done a little check then, shall we? Oh, do you want me to check your name page? I cannot see anything different. FOSS software. I did not ask for this. This is taking up loads of space and I do not want it to. As much as I'm happy for you to be the FTP host for a little while, Vlad, I don't want you messing stuff up like this, okay? Yes, I can see what you've added. And I don't want it added. So I will go for an edit once I've finished. Slightly annoying. I can already see this being an issue. Please don't let it get into one. Rightio, we're back. Right, that looks good. For your information, I will go through and rewrite some of this stuff. Like this will be rewritten, because I don't think it's up to standard anymore. But that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Yeah, this is what the website looks like without any formatting, by the way. Well, no, sorry. I'm getting on about. This is what it looks like without any CSS. Pretty boring. I think you'll all agree. Let's do sections on this next one. That's what it looks like without much other formatting going on. And then we begin to add it. We start with the top stuff. And then we update it so it looks like that. And then we just add the footer container class, which does that. And then we only have to add that stuff in there. And there we go, perfect. Again, as I said, going to be redoing this. No. Do not add it, please. There it is. It hasn't done anything. Right. gosh. Currently it has, because I don't know about the big one. The big one isn't going to have it, because it's a waste of space, because generally that's, if it's open source you can normally get it anyway, so I don't worry about adding that sort of stuff, but by all means prove me wrong. To be honest, I don't know why I said that, because I don't want to be inundated with people saying, oh, you could do it like this, you could do it like this. These are all LFS packages, okay. I don't want them. Now I just want to see whether that will fit in there. Indeed it does. In both senses of the term. Wonderful. Let's not put that through to there, let's put that through to section 4. Next section. Correct. Yeah. X and scratches needed packaging index, yeah, exactly. Right, okay, we have 20 minutes left. Does anybody want to deviate from what we're currently doing and do something else? Well, we have lots of people watching as well today. Wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. We're still going to be live for a little bit more. Does anybody else have any plans or want to do anything else in this stream apart from what I'm currently doing? Let me know in the chat. Of course, I can do some things to a degree. What do you mean commit cleanup FTP? Which one? Do you mean the main one or the little one? Because I can't unfortunately do the little one, but I can do the well, I can't really do the big one either because I need to do a lot more work to put into there. Ultimately. So it depends what you want. Also, the counter in the corner up here isn't accurate currently because I turned it on like halfway through, so don't think that the time is accurate. Also, join the Discord server if you haven't already, and remember to go and follow. Yes, it's been a while since I went and did the oh yeah, look over there, oh what's here, on screen, because I've been podcasting for a little bit with some friends, so I've got out of practice. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything with the FTP at the moment. And I think the current stuff that we're doing on the website is probably boring for most of you, so if there's anything else I would be happy to jump onto it, but unfortunately I can't do that. A suggestion at the moment. Clean up the little FTP. Okay, I need to do some prep work for that. So I'll tell you what, I will come back in a little bit once I've done a little bit of prep work for that, okay? I'm not going to leave you. It's not that you need permission, it's not that I need permission to show how it works, I just don't want to share that at the moment. So I'll be back in a little bit after preparing this. So I'm just trying to set up some music for you whilst you wait. Yeah, not going too well. Right, we should all be ready. Vlad, you need to sort out removing that GNU stuff because I can't get around to it. So, let's, I'm just going to edit this quick. There we go. Don't tell me you changed that as well. Vlad. Can you just stop changing stuff, please? This is beginning to wind me up. and I can't see if you said anything because I got closed out of the chat now. Just don't do any. I knew this would happen if I hosted something. If you hosted something, I don't want you doing anything. This is STA stuff. Right. Right, there we go. We're back, I believe. Yeah, cool. Now that I've almost undone what Vlad did, you just need to remove this GNU folder, Vlad, because I don't have permissions anymore. I have permissions on everything else, but not that folder because you've just added it, so please don't. This is what it's like trying to modify FTP stuff. It's a nightmare. I'll be honest, it's a nightmare. If you don't know what you're doing, and in this case I have to SSH in to do simple tasks, so it takes me a little while to get around everything. NT4. Exactly. That's what I was trying to do for the last sort of like 2 minutes whilst of prep work, trying to CHO in it because I've completely forgotten the command since the last time I'd done it. .78, okay, that's not major. So after all of that, there isn't actually much that I can do because I've got to wait for this to transfer, so there we go. So I thank you all for watching this episode because let's face it, I didn't have much planned, and it's good that you all turned up. There was a lot of people watching this stream at some point, so a thank you to everyone that's watched this, and thank you to everyone that's been watching this afterwards over on YouTube.